What's up guys, this is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. Now before I get started today's video, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button, then hit that bell notification. This way you guys get notified each and every time I put up a video. So let's get started. PlayStation 5. I feel like that's all I talk about, the PS5. It's nothing wrong with it. I like the system when it works, but as we know that there's a lot of issues still with the PlayStation 5, and it's almost unreal that every single day I get multiple messages, whether it's here on YouTube, whether it's on Instagram and Twitter. And by the way, if you guys are not following me on either Instagram, Twitter, or even Twitch, definitely follow me because I definitely post every now and then. It's kind of crazy to me that people are still talking about getting PlayStation 5s as of late and it's still not working. I mean, you should be embarrassed with yourselves if you're Sony right now. You know, we're in February 1st today, and people still do not have working consoles. People are buying new consoles and they're still not working. It is insane. It's been doing this since day one and people are still having issues. Okay, so I'm seeing people on Facebook posting, and on Facebook they're saying, oh, like they're starting petitions because they want Sony to replace the broken consoles or the consoles that have the error message, the 108.255-1 error message. That's insane to me. That's insane to me that you have to get a petition just to have them replace a console that's under warranty. It makes no sense. The whole purpose of a warranty is if something's wrong with the manufacturer side, they replace it, no questions asked. Now all of a sudden, they don't even want to do that when they see this error message. To me, it doesn't make any sense how some consoles can work perfectly fine while other consoles need a patch. They keep telling people today, right now, if you contact them saying that you have this issue, they're gonna let you know that, oh, we're aware of this issue and the patch is gonna be out soon. They've been saying that since November, the patch is gonna be out soon, and there's really no patches to truly fix it. And what patch are we waiting for, by the way? Are we waiting for a patch to reduce something on the PlayStation 5 to make it work? Is that really a patch? Or is this a workaround that they're covering for something else? At first, it's giving them the benefit of the doubt that maybe it's just the first batch of consoles, but I see people that are buying consoles today that are manufactured after November and it's still having issues. Like, to me, that's horrible. Like, that is so bad that people can't even get a working console today. And it's just really bad to see that. Sony's pretty lucky. You know, they're lucky right now that we're in the middle of a pandemic, and the news for Sony PS5 is only about how quickly they're selling out, and they can't keep them on store shelves, and online they disappear because of all these scalpers. If it wasn't a pandemic right now, I guarantee you this news would have been out. I guarantee you people would have saw how many consoles are not working properly, how many bugs and issues the console has itself. Even the working consoles, the ones that people say are working great, occasionally will crash for no reason. You'll be playing a game and then something happens that's really kind of weird. Now, we understand that when there's a new console that's released, you expect bugs to happen, you expect certain things to happen. But what you do not expect to happen is if you cannot play any games and you spent your money on the console, how are they not trying to fix it or replace the console? That makes no sense to me. There shouldn't be people trying to start up petitions to ask them to replace something that it says on the warranty. It doesn't make any sense to me why people have to start up a petition just to get Sony's attention so they can replace the console. It's embarrassing. And I will admit, back in the day, I used to be the biggest PlayStation fan. I still love PlayStation, but I'm going to be real. You have to be real when you see things like this. It's not right for people to not have working consoles when they paid for it. And if it does happen, you replace it. And it seems like Sony doesn't care at the moment. They're not trying to do that. It seems like they're stalling, and eventually, as you keep calling them, eventually you're going to get someone that's going to send you a box for you to replace it. Whatever workaround, whatever fix that they're saying is going to come, if it does come, it's not doing anything but reducing the quality of the PS5. Because if you think about it, why is my new PS5 working great while others' PS5s are still having issues? What patch are you going to push to everyone? Because if you're pushing a patch on my console's already working great now. So what patch will you push onto this console that I'm playing right now that's going to help your console? Because if you're reducing the quality, the performance of my console to just make sure the other consoles are working okay, that's messed up. You're taking away what makes a PS5 a PS5. And I hate to say this, but the Xbox Series X has no issues on my side, none whatsoever. I could go on there and turn it on and I so far it's been the most reliable console. And I have to say, out of all the PlayStations that I've had, I've had from the beginning, out of all the PlayStations, this one has to be the most unstable console I've ever seen for PlayStation. Maybe for a lot of launch consoles, to be honest with you. Like, this is the most unstable launch title, and it's kind of weird because it's also at the same time probably the most purchased, or the most sought after console at launch. So it's kind of funny how it works, right? Everyone wants this console, but a lot of people don't know about the issues. The people I saw in the PlayStation 5 groups on Facebook, they had no clue. Like, I wanted to jump in on a conversation, tell them, hey, you're probably getting this error message. I know what's wrong. And I just started reading their comments. I didn't want to actually jump into the conversation, but you could just see that there's people out there that are having a lot of issues that they don't even know about this. And they thought that, hey, it's just their console. They didn't know that there's a bunch of people out there that have the same exact issue as them. Honestly, I blame the company for that, because you can't tell me that, hey, not too many people have this issue when you contact support and they already have a script written out to explain to you exactly, oh, we're aware of this issue. We're going to have our engineers, blah, 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 working on it. And pretty soon we're going to have a patch. They only give you scripts for customer support if it's a big issue. They don't do that for small issues, okay? They don't prepare their reps to say something if it's an issue not everyone's having. They only prepare their reps when they know it's an issue and they know there are a lot of people are going to call. They try to reduce the amount of calls. So this way they tell people what they need to hear to get them off the phone, and then they pick up the phone to someone else and tell them the same exact thing. The people that still think this is a small issue, you're going to have to stop now, because you're going to have to look at other people who are having issues. Because I'll be honest, I would have been just like you, right? If my console came here working, if my first two consoles that came in, if they were working on day one, there's no way I'll sit here and be like, how's everyone else having issues? I don't see that. My console's perfect. Therefore, no one else's console is screwed up. That's not the way it works, right? Just because yours is working great does not mean there's not an issue with everyone else's console. Does not mean there's not an issue overall with the PlayStation 5 consoles. There's something else I noticed with the PlayStation 5. It's actually overall pretty cool. Like it stays cool, doesn't overheat or anything. But I did notice something on the middle of the side panel for my PS5. It sort of looks like a smudge mark. It looks like almost like there's paint or something kind of rubbing off, and I'm trying to wonder if that's like a spot where maybe the heat's going to. It's a little weird. My console doesn't overheat, so I'm not too sure, but I noticed that on this console. I noticed on the last two consoles that I had as well. So I'm kind of wondering, is there an issue with the GPU or something overheating? Is that what's causing the issues right now? I have no idea. But what I do know is that there's still an issue, right? I feel like people that are getting PlayStation 5s have to know about this issue, because you should know about this issue before you purchase the PS5. People are going out there still rushing to look for a console as soon as it comes out. It's hard to get, and when you get it, you're pretty much deflated when it doesn't work, because you tried so hard just to get a console and all of a sudden it doesn't work. It's really screwed up that that's happened. I have people that commented and said for the holidays they gave their kids a PS5, and next thing you know, the PS5 didn't work. Someone buys a console for their kids, it doesn't work. You call up the company that made it, and they're not giving you a box to send back. They're telling you to wait for something. Wait for a patch. Really? So you're going to tell someone to hold on to something that doesn't work? That's your solution? It's bad enough that you can't come up with a fix and it's February and the console released in November, but now you're telling me you can't replace it still? It's insane. At this point, I don't even suggest any single person that does not have a PS5 yet. If you want to guarantee that you have no issues with your PS5, I wouldn't even get one yet. I would not get one until you actually know for sure that they fixed this issue and there's people that no longer have issues anymore with the PS5. And I can't believe I'm telling people to not even get the console at this point. It is bad that I'm telling people not get the console, especially when I have a console that's working great right now. But it's so unstable. It is insane to me that there's still no fix for this. So at this moment, I feel bad for all the people who are still having issues. Hopefully they fix something. Hopefully you get a replacement, because I think that that's the only way you're going to get a fix, if they actually replace the console. But I hope there's, something happens soon for you guys. I wish you well. That's it. The people that have working consoles, enjoy it, because to be honest with you, who knows what's going to happen if they find an update for everyone else. who knows what's going to happen to our consoles, right? Because once they push something else, it may screw up our consoles as well. I have no idea. But let me know what you guys think about this. Are you guys still having issues? So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be talking about this topic, but I feel like the more people contact me and message me about this issue, I'm going to have to keep bringing it up eventually. So let me know in the comments down below if you're still going through this issue. And that's pretty much it. It is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be fanboy for anyone. I'm just being real right now, what's going on, and it is an issue. This is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.